Turn it off.
What?
I fucking hate this shit.
Why?
God,
do you
that
hate
song
Incubus,
sucks,
though?
dude. But double you double eyes. Fucking shut up. God damn it.
Dude, I like that. I like that song. I mean, it's definitely not their best song, but I like that
Real hell of a way to
song,
start
whatever
off.
that is.
People also search for podcast. I was not listening to what Ryan was just saying there at all.
That's
totally
okay.
steamrolled him with the entrance to the show where we find the answers to life's greatest questions.
Well,
the power of the
internet.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions, go to youtube.com and search for People Also Search For and leave us a comment, like, and subscribe.
I'm spilling my sparkling water all over the control panel.
You are just
I'm messing up.
dysfunctional today, Ryan.
Yeah, I can't even type in a word.
Can't even search for a shitty song from the 90s or early 2000s or whatever that was.
I know, but, you know...
Shut up, Incubus, man. I'll have to say, though, I did at one point have a great fondness for their first album titled Fungus Among Us. And it's not a very well-known album by them, but it has like some funk and like metal elements in it. It's really wild and out there.
Yeah, and then the first song is You Will Be a Hot Dancer, and the second song is Shaft.
Yeah, that is it. But no, it's a pretty post-genre, I guess you could say, type of album, or avant-garde, you know, just kind of like lots of different elements and
Like
kind of
Flaming Lips.
kind of quirky. Yeah, maybe like the Flaming Lips are like Beck. Like
Yeah.
Beck has some, like The Information, dude. Fuck, that is an album. If you want to get funky and you're, you know, maybe smoking a doobie driving down the highway, go ahead and slam on some The Information by Beck.
Man.
That is a front to back like masterpiece of an album.
Yeah.
Which most
I
of
would
his
agree.
albums,
I'd agree with that.
most of
Most
his
of them are
albums-
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Man.
we're not here to talk about 90s and 2000s music, are we, Ryan?
We're not, Jake.
We're going to dive a little bit deeper than that, if you will. Periscopes up! We're talking about submarines.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. One time I was like, I wonder how submarines do stuff.
Yeah, and I will say...
And I never looked, Ryan.
This is going to be a terrifying podcast because, like... Under the sea is the most dangerous place you can go, and like I think I fear like being deep in the water, like the unknown. Than
Yeah, we're diving
things.
We're diving into the deepest depths here today, and we're gonna find some answers of life's greatest questions, like I don't know, stuff about the Marianas Trench and shit.
Yeah.
Who knows?
How did
a
submarine start? Just so we know where to start the podcast.
Well, I'll tell you, Ryan. Built for James the First by Dutch engineer Cornelius van Drebbel and tested on the River Thames around 1620. It is essentially an enclosed rowboat. Despite these
I
early...
wouldn't describe it as that, but okay.
Well, this is an early prototype, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
And during these early concepts and the Drebbel 1 prototype, it was more than 200 years before the French Navy launched the first true precursor of the modern submarine.
Do you think when they when they thought of the idea to do a submarine, it was just like somebody was blowing bubbles and they were just like, whoa, there's oxygen inside that bubble, and they're like, why don't we make a metal one of these and put it under the sea?
Maybe they were just intimidated.
Freaked up?
I mean, I don't want to go down into the ocean in a submarine. That sounds very scary.
I know,
to me.
but somebody thought of the idea to do that. They're like, there's got to be some things down there.
Yeah, it was Cornelius Van Drebbel. We already established that.
No, that's true.
But it wasn't until 200 years later, of course, that the Navy launched the first true precursor of the modern submarine.
So
French Navy first submarine. Search for that shit.
French Navy first submarine. We're gonna find that. This is the OG submarine.
Plongeur. Oh,
the Plongeur.
I wonder if that means plunge in French.
Maybe.
Oh, French for diver.
Oh, okay.
It was a French submarine launched on the 16th of April in 1863. She, that's not very progressive, was the first submarine in the world to be propelled by mechanical rather than human power. Captain Simeon Bourgeois, who made the plans, and naval constructor Charles Brun began working on the design in 1859 at Rochefort, or Rochefort. I don't know how you would say it.
I like Rocket Fort better.
Rocket Fort.
Rocket Fort.
It's missing a T to be called Rocket Fort.
Yeah, I feel like Rocket Fort would be like a group of nerds, like in a shed in their backyard.
I feel like Plongeur. I wonder how you say that.
Plongeur?
Plongeur? It's Plongeur. Plongeur. I thought it was maybe Plongeur at first, but I don't know if they have like hard G's like that in French.
No idea. I think it's Plongeur. Like that sounds French. Oh shit! There's a whole list of submarines in France.
Well, we learned when the first one was.
Okay, so the first one, 1863.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the
Plongeur.
And then we got the Gymnote.
And the Gustave Zede.
Ooh, nice one. Well, you got the Morse.
The Narvel. It sounds like a country person saying like Navy. It's the Narvel.
Oh, my son fucking shined up and went away to the Narvel. Came back as a fucking gay. Fucking Narvel screwed him all up.
Oh. Yeah.
Then we
no
got
offense to anybody that's in the Navy.
No, that's the racist character that I was doing. I don't think that way. Plus, I don't have a son.
That's true.
So
that
couldn't happen.
Yeah, that's not Jacob's real voice if you didn't know.
God forbid. Then we got the Siren class, Farfadet.
Farfadet. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is we're getting into the turn of the century here, the 20th century that is, with Morse class and NID class.
Caster. Cool.
You know what I'm wondering? When did Jules Verne write 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
All right. When did Jules Verne?
Well, you didn't actually have to type the whole thing out.
Right.
You could have just wrote 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
1869. Oh, so submersibles were like just invented after he wrote that. That's pretty cool.
Man, Google's messing up today, just like I'm messing up the control panel. On the did you need for the search, it tried to change it to when did Jules Verne wrote 20,000 Leagues when I wrote... Like, that's not the right way to say that.
Well, right. It's
when he wrote it.
It's a search bar. It's not a fucking AI.
I feel like Google is an AI at this point, but...
In some ways, yeah, I guess.
That's true.
As far as information is concerned.
Wasn't there like a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, like Disneyland ride or something that got banned because they had real people dressed up as mermaids, like swimming around the car?
I haven't heard that myth.
It's not a myth.
Find out.
There's a 20,000. I know that there's 20,000 Leagues Disney ride.
Oh. It did come up in the autofill.
Yeah.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Submarine Voyage was an attraction at the Magic Kingdom theme park at Walt Disney World from 1971 through 1994. The ride involved a 20-minute submarine ride through a lagoon filled with a sea life and mermaids.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. Like, but the mermaids weren't animatronics.
Picture.
They were like real. They were like people dressed up as mermaids.
Picture it didn't happen, bro.
Okay.
And if you want to see at home, just go on our YouTube page and
Maybe I
pull
should
it
type
up.
in mermaids.
Defunct Land.
I've actually watched a few of their videos. Defunct Land is pretty funny, and it's like really it's really educational.
Oh,
I'd
it's
suggest
a
it.
documentary?
Well, yeah, it's like documentaries on like different theme park attractions that have like closed and like why they closed and gone out of business, or like what they're like creepy shit that happened behind the scenes.
Sounds riveting. I did hear an anecdote from another podcast about how at one point the T-Rex at Universal in the Jurassic Park ride, its hydraulic mechanism burst open and shot like scalding hot hydraulic fluid onto somebody's face.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then a guest they had on the podcast at one point later confirmed that was true because they worked at Disney.
Yeah, no, I've heard that before. That is true.
That's fucking, or not Disney. It's Universal, right? That had the Jurassic Park ride.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Universal. Look, dude, these are the mermaids. They're real mermaids. They're real people.
That's cray, bro.
Look at that.
I bet there's thousands and thousands of women that would love to be paid to do that.
Oh, well, dude, you got to think about this. They are sitting there out in this lake on this ride
just
for like
getting
hours.
skin cancer for hours and hours.
Yeah, and literally you'd essentially be tanning and waving for hours and getting paid for it. I mean,
and they take their costume off at the end of the day, and they just have like the worst fucking like bra tanning lines. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Just completely
bra tanning lines
red.
can be pretty hot.
All right.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Canon. Write it on the PASF wiki. Ryan likes boob tan lines.
I don't know. I don't particularly like them. I was just saying, like,
moving along.
It shows you that the lady likes to be out in the sun wearing a bikini.
Sure, and pretending that they're a mermaid that doesn't have legs and just a giant fin.
Yeah, so they actually have no like their tan stops at their waistline. Because
all their legs would be white too.
Their legs would be white, their upper bodies would be tan.
Tan.
That's the kind of tan line that I like.
Waist up, baby.
Yeah.
No boobs. Hold the boobs.
It's the paraplegic tan line.
Get them tan ass titties out of here.
Oh.
What did you say?
I said it's the paraplegic tan line.
That's
What? A little bit freaked out.
moving along. So that has nothing to do with. Oh wait, that was the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah,
ride.
mermaids. Yeah, that was the ride, and they closed it because I think it was it had like it was hard for them to do maintenance on it or something, and
Really? Oh, that was the reason.
yeah, and it had real people.
Not their
swimming around a
progressive
giant mechanical submarine.
It wasn't their progressive politics for sure. Fucking monsters. So you weren't actually in a submersible vessel, right?
Yeah, no, it actually was. It went underwater.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Look, like the whole thing was like underwater on this track. See, because you could look out the windows and there would be stuff outside.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool? It's
Well,
a little bit scary.
That is kind of, yeah. If you had claustrophobia, you would never fucking get on that shit.
Oh, I'm sure they had tons of people that like freaked out like being in there.
That's pretty fucking wild. I feel like there'd be too much like liability. Search for why did it close. I want to know the actual answer. Because not only is there problematic mermaids getting baked in the sun, but also you're putting people in a tube underwater. Seems like it has a little bit of liability.
There's a whole Wikipedia page for it. Holy poo.
We'll go on it and then find like...
Closure.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You got this one, Ryan.
Though the attraction was a guest favorite and remained popular throughout its existence, it was expensive to maintain, as well as having a low hourly loading capacity for an attraction of its size and expense. Oh yeah, didn't it say it was somewhere that it was like a 20-minute long ride?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing that.
I read that somewhere on here. It was closed on September 5th, 1994 without advance notice for what was outwardly termed a temporary maintenance problem, but in 1996 the closure was officially made permanent. So they pretended they weren't going to close it, and then they did. Let's see.
Those frickheads.
Post closure, several vehicles were left stationary in the lagoon and by the dock before the entire fleet was eventually pulled from the attraction in 1996. So it was around when we were alive, like born.
Yeah.
The submarines were regularly moved around to different locations in Walt Disney World backstage for several years until eventually being stripped and buried in a landfill in 2004. Just like the ET cartridges! All of the Atari 2600 ET cartridges that are in the desert.
A fitting end.
Yep, it's where I hope to end up.
A vehicle that was made to be underwater, buried under the fucking earth.
Yep. And then people are going to find it years from now and be like, what is this ancient technology that they use to travel across this land? It'll be like, they didn't get very far, dumbasses. The track's only like 20 miles long.
Eventually, it was it remained as a scenic viewpoint and was renamed Ariel's Grotto, complete with the King Triton spouting statue.
Oh, you know what? I've actually seen that. Like, I've seen that area, so I've been where this is.
And then they put Pooh's playful spot on top of it.
Really? Like the Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah. There you go, kids. Have fun playing with Pooh. I fucking hate Pooh.
What? Really? I like Winnie the Pooh.
Bother. Oh, it seems I
got my big smackerel of honey.
Got my big fat head stuck in this honey jar. Oh, bother.
Dude, I've seen.
It looks like I fell down and got this big old dildo in my asshole. Oh, bother.
Dude,
fucking
that's
shit.
Don't
sucks.
disrespect the Pooh, man.
I disrespect Pooh all day.
I watched so much, like that one Winnie the Pooh where like he gets his butt stuck in the rabbit's hole. I've seen that episode like 100 times.
Tedious fucking bullshit characters.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's Christopher Woman. Oh, bother. Shut up.
Dude, I always thought the owl in Winnie the Pooh was like the owl in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. They reminded me of each other for some reason. I connected those together as a kid for.
Okay.
Just owls that come and speak to you, dude. Like that's just how it is.
Canon.
Oh, whatever.
Ryan loves Pooh.
I mean, it's pretty good.
He has a T-shirt that has a pocket on the front of it that has like a little Winnie the Pooh sticking his head out. It's from.
I've seen those.
It's from Disney. It's from the Disney store.
Oh, okay. I'd probably wear.
No,
that.
that's what you have a shirt like that already.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
And then you have one that
I wear it to bed every night.
And then you have one that has Eeyore on it, and it says "Oh bother." Oh.
And then I have a pair of Eeyore pajama pants where like the bottom like has the button on it that opens.
Yeah,
with his
the poop
tail.
hole.
Yeah, the poop hole. But it's Eeyore's tail that buttons on.
Wow, we really spun off the road into those.
Yeah,
tangents.
how do you go from submarines to Winnie the Pooh? Like,
well, the Disney ride,
yeah,
and then
that's true.
Pooh's fucking stupid
Pooh
shit
ended up where the
house land.
submarines died.
Yeah. So what's the best submarine in the world?
What's the best submarine in the world? People also ask what is the most powerful submarine in the world.
Sure.
All right. The Typhoon.
Oh, fuck.
It's submerged displacement of more than 48,000 T and is the world's biggest submarine class. It's a nuclear-powered submarine equipped with ballistic missiles.
Of course, it's a military vessel.
Dmitry Donskoy, the first of the 6 submarines in the class, was commissioned in 1981 and is still active service with the Russian military, or Russian Navy.
Holy shit!
The Russian Narval.
And this is from this article is from June of 2019, so just a little over a year old. Man, from 19, that's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
1981.
Still going strong. Although I wouldn't want to go in a submarine that's that old.
And it's a nuclear powered vessel.
Oh yeah, that's a problem as well. Man, I was watching like some documentary or something about nuclear power plants one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the big brains on.
I wasn't. I was just like curious how it worked. And I mean, we could do it.
Wait, how what works?
How like a power plant works?
Oh,
like a nuclear power plant. Yeah, and like Chernobyl and shit.
It's called fission and fusion, bro.
Yeah, fission and fusion. Splitting atoms.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I think
we'll split back to the submarines.
When I think of submarines, I think of Wolfenstein New Colossus, even though that's not a submarine. At least I don't think.
Wolfenstein submarine? Maybe
it is on a fucking submarine.
I know I spelled Wolfenstein. What? The Wolfenstein? Wolfenstein.
Oh, the New Order. Okay. Oh, and New Colossus. Okay.
Oh, that is sweet
Eva's
looking.
Hammer.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Yeah. Eva's Hammer is the largest U-boat in the Kriegsmarine and the world. This is in the game's lore. It is seen in the 2014 game Wolfenstein: The New Order, as well as 2017 sequel Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. The submarine becomes HQ of the Creso Circle following the raid of their base onto the Monuments of Truth by Irene Engel. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, it's fucking creepy, dude. That game is. Yeah, that's a weird game. Fucking robot Nazis and shit.
Man.
It's fucking sweet though. That's a good game.
Are you just like on the submarine at some point, or is it?
It's like your base. Like
okay.
That's like where you live.
That's cool.
Yeah, Eva's Hammer. For some reason, I was thinking that it was like a sky ship, but maybe that's some other game, like I don't know, like Red Faction or something.
Sky ship. Oh, there was like this game for PS4 that I think you're thinking of. 1928 game.
Oh man, you are struggling.
Oh my
with
god!
The fucking typing. Jesus.
1928 game. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna find it. A PS4. It's just autocorrect me to the right place. No, it's not finding it.
Just search the steampunk PS4 game.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
If it's is it 1920 on PS4?
Steampunk. Steampunk 1920 PS4 game.
Wow, what a search.
Oh, maybe it was 18 something. Shit.
Just do steam. Get the number out of there. Just do steampunk. God.
Steampunk. There's gonna be a lot of them though.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Order 1886. That's what I was thinking of.
How hard was that?
Jacob, you always know the right way to get to the answer.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, the Order. Is this what you were thinking of, the Order 1886? Because there's a.
Well,
there's a
no,
steam,
I never even heard of
they're
that.
They're on
game.
like a Zeppelin or something. See?
Yeah, I don't know. I just that it doesn't matter. We're going off into the weeds here.
I mean, a Zeppelin's like a sky submarine.
Oh my god!
Come on, man! It is.
No, it's not a submersible.
Yeah, it's submerged in the sky, in the clouds.
I mean, I guess like spiritually, it's kind of like a submarine
it's a
of the sky.
Spiritual successor of the submarine, the Zeppelin.
Not a successor. I don't. What?
Yeah, it's like the remake that nobody liked. I don't see any Zeppelins now, but I still see submarines.
So you're saying
which one lasted longer?
You're saying a dirigible is a submarine of the sky?
Dirigible fork. Yeah.
What are you talking about, Tony?
Yes, I do mean that.
Oh man.
Is a Zeppelin
Oh my god.
Zeppelin a blimp? No, I want is a Zeppelin the submarine of the sky? Google will know the answer. Oh, it just came up with Zeppelin on Wikipedia. Or airship. There you go. Does Zeppelin still exist? Today, the Van Wagner Group, an airship organization, estimates that there are only 25 blimps currently operating around the world. We're not talking about blimps, though. We're talking about Zeppelins.
It's like the same thing.
There are even fewer Zeppelins. This ability won't do much to shake up passenger airlines since airships will still be considerably slower.
Yeah, nobody wants to go on a fucking stupid blimp or a Zeppelin.
What's the difference between a Zeppelin and a blimp?
Wait, go click. People also ask, is a Zeppelin a dirigible? Airship and dirigible are synonyms. A dirigible is any lighter than air aircraft that is powered and steerable, as opposed to a floating like a balloon. Oh. Dirigibles include rigid airships like the Hindenburg, semi-rigid airships like the Zeppelin, and blimps like the Goodyear blimp. So they're all dirigibles. Any lighter than air aircraft.
Yeah.
Sweet, bro.
What's the difference between a Zeppelin and a blimp? Is a Zeppelin versus blimp?
Is a Zeppelin versus blimp.
It'll find it. Zeppelins are heavy, or at least they've got metal skeletons.
They're heavy metal, bro. That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking metal.
That makes sense. Blimps, on the other hand, aren't. The explanation, both blimps and Zeppelins work by being lighter than air. They're filled with gas that's lighter than oxygen, so they go up like hot air balloon. So basically a blimp is just a giant balloon, and a Zeppelin is like a giant metal structure that...
Yep, that's
Man, I
what
can't
we
believe
read already.
I can't believe a Zeppelin ever flew. Like, that's crazy that they made that much metal lighter than air.
Also, you know where there's another thing that has like a military airship is in Hellsing, the manga, and
oh yeah.
OVA. Is that the right term? OVA?
Yes.
Okay.
Original video animation. Weeb Corner.
Nice. Yeah, dude, Hellsing is like my favorite anime / manga ever created. I don't know if it'll ever be topped by anything.
It is great. Well, Hellsing Ultimate.
Hellsing Ultimate.
Hellsing
yeah.
Ultimate
Don't watch
great.
the original
The
Hellsing.
original Hellsing's not good.
It's I mean, if you really love the characters, I guess it's all right, but it doesn't.
If you got nothing else,
it doesn't do anything from the manga, so it's not like canon.
But if you want the best vampire anime, that's like not like this is not the same style. This is a different style of vampire, but like Shiki is a great vampire anime.
Never heard of that one, to be honest.
I don't know if you'd like. I feel like you would like it. I think it does vampires right. I mean, Hellsing does too, but Hellsing's like not what a traditional vampire is really.
No, in Hellsing, I guess you would say he's the main character, Alucard. He's basically like Dracula or like Satan, and he's definitely referenced as being the reincarnated version of Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
And he basically works for the Catholic Church, which is run like a military / religious organization. And they're fighting off like the Nazis, like the Fourth Reich or some shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
And it's just beautiful. It's got like that dark art style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, when I was like probably 15 or 16, I would draw copies of certain like images from the mangas just because I was like so obsessed with the style.
Oh man, I was drawing images of like Sonic the Hedgehog at that time.
Fucking Christian motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I would draw like Alucard, or then like I would also draw a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters.
Oh yeah, I did Dragon Ball Z. I did Inuyasha characters. I was that guy.
Fucking loser. I know.
It's like Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Meanwhile, I was at a Christian school, like in like for most of my life.
Drawing Jesus.
I got in trouble because I was drawing a picture of Vegeta like crawling with blood trickling out of his forehead, and he's like all bruised up. I think it's from like the Saiyans. No, maybe it's from the Frieza saga. But it's like when he's like crawling and his like metallic armor, like, you know, his big shoulder blades all like cracked off and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. I was drawing a picture of that in class and I got in trouble, but I still have the completed image. So
nice.
Nice. Pretty
That's
dope.
That's pretty dope.
I did like to draw Super Saiyan 3 Goku because I thought,
oh man, with the long hair.
yeah, I thought he was the most badass, but it was like so hard to draw all that fucking hair.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
It's like as tall as him, hanging down behind him.
I didn't like when like the Super Saiyan, like when they went up to like, what was it, 4 or 5, where their hair turned black. I didn't really like that look.
I think it's pretty cool. I definitely drew like the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta at one point. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up this Weeb Corner now.
yeah, it'll go on forever. I mean, we could go back to the submarines.
We will. So you know what other I had earlier, I was thinking of something else that has a submarine in it.
Oh, I know something that has a submarine in it.
Let's not go into that yet.
I know. Yeah.
I was thinking of, I think it's like there's an episode of Metalocalypse where they're in a submarine.
Oh.
Remember it's called like Death Water or something? Because they
Yeah.
record a water. Remember the scientist is like, pure water. And they're like trying to synchronize it with each other.
Yeah, Death Water with just DETH.
Yeah. All of their like songs and stuff were spelled just DETH because the band's called Dethklok.
Yeah.
From Metalocalypse. And there was a song about like there was a song about like mermaids and shit. Or the lyrics were about mermaids.
Oh, we should.
That's another one. Mermaider.
Yeah, Mermaider and Death Water. Maybe we should read out the lyrics for the song.
No, Death Water.
Death Water. Submarine Death Water. I should probably add lyrics to that search.
I think that song is actually on the Dethklok's first album.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's called Go Into the Water.
Go Into the Water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Songs in Mermaider.
Oh, Death Water is the name of the album.
Yeah, in the show.
Yeah. And then Mermaider and Go Into the Water. Yeah.
Mermaider's one that definitely got onto the physical album.
Oh, okay.
And which one is this?
This is Go Into the Water.
Go Into the Water.
Because we need to get back into the water where the submarines are.
Yeah,
so we
that's
should
true.
probably read through this guy.
We call out the beasts of the sea to come forth and join us. The night is yours, because one day we will all be with you in the black and deep. One day we will all go into the water, live there, die there, live there, die. We reject our earthly fires. Gone are the days of land empires, lungs transformed to take in water. Cloaked in scales we swim and swim home. We are alive, and we'll metamorphosize, and we'll sink, we'll devolve back to beasts. Our home is down here, and we've known this for years. We must conquer from the sea. We build up an army with water steeds. That's like a seahorse, Ryan. We'll
Or it
rise.
could be a submarine.
Sure.
A water steed.
We'll rise from our depths down below. Release yourselves. Drown with me. We will conquer land with water. Gone are the days of land empire, lungs transformed to take in water. Cloaked in scales, we swim and swim home. We swim home, we swim home. Beautiful stuff there, Ryan.
We're swimming on home. Back down under the sea. Darling, it's better.
Oh my god.
Under the sea.
Call back.
Oh man. Okay, so
I know before I interrupted you with Metalocalypse, there was something that you wanted to search that's from popular culture.
Oh, yeah. It reminded me when we were talking about the Super Saiyans because their hair turns yellow and, like, there's, like, you know,
What
the
a
famous
segue.
Beatles song, The Yellow Submarine.
Thanks, Ringo. What a contribution.
Oh, maybe I should type in The Yellow Submarine origins.
There's a Wikipedia.
Wow.
Oh, there's Yellow Submarine song?
Yeah,
Maybe.
or the film, but I'm talking the song. Oh yeah, Yellow Submarine is a song by the English rock band The Beatles, written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon, and lead vocals by Ringo Starr. It was
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, it was written by... Oh, whoa. It was written by Lennon and McCartney?
yeah.
Man, I thought, like, since Ringo sang it, he wrote it.
Maybe
But I
they were
guess
just
not.
like, Ringo, this is the one that's perfect for your vocal range.
Oh, man. See, all these years, I thought it was Ringo's song, but it's
Oh,
not.
no.
Fucking
You learn something new
Sir
every
Paul
day.
and Mr. Lennon wrote it.
Oh, it was in the it was on the 1966
Ringo.
album Revolver, the one with Eleanor Rigby on it.
Eleanor Rigby.
yeah.
No one was saved, all the lonely paper. What doth thou come from? Bum, 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 bum. That's kind of a cool song, but also, I don't know.
Oh, this is what I want. Interpretations, right? What was the song about? Okay.
We all live in
Yeah.
a stinky, stinky poop. A stinky, stinky poop. Sorry.
Oh, man. This single went to number one. You disrespecting the Beatles like that, you silly.
It was number one on every major British chart. What
Yeah,
the
it
fuck?
was a great song. For
For
13
13
weeks, it was number
What?
one. Dude, yeah.
Man, people really are stupid.
No, what, you don't like that song, man? It was a new thing at the time.
Most of the stuff they did was a new thing at time, but it wasn't all good.
I liked it.
You know what is a really weird song by Paul McCartney?
What song?
It's called something operator. Damn it!
I bet I can
I've
type
listened
in
to it so many
Paul
times.
McCartney. Operator?
Damn it.
Oh, 12 weirdest Paul McCartney songs. Perfect.
It's all right. Thrilling. Oh, there it is. It's not operator. It's secretary. Temporary secretary. Like, have you ever seen the show Knight Rider?
No.
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
What? I told you I've never seen a movie.
It's the show
before.
with the talking car, Ryan.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie though. I've seen.
It's not a movie,
I've
it's
seen
a
bits
show.
of it. I've seen bits of it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know? Have you seen like the
Is
theme
it like
song?
David Hasselhoff
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
The
I know me some Hoff.
the temporary secretary kind of has that vibe, like the beginning of Knight Rider, where it's like,
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga ooga
get
ooga
the fuck
chaka.
out of here.
Dude, that's a mashup for the ages.
I can't stop this feeling
Deep inside of me.
I hate that song too.
But Jacob,
It was
don't you
ruined
just
by-
realize
It was
what
ruined.
you do to me
Fuck
when you
off.
hold me in your arms so tight?
That song just reminds me of the shitty movie Guardians of the Galaxy when I hear it now.
Oh, I forgot that was even in there.
Ah!
Hooked on a feeling.
Now, the original version of that song is actually pretty cool. Because that's not the original.
That's not the original version?
No.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever heard the original version of that.
The original one is definitely a lot more tolerable.
Oh, I'm gonna look
It's just
that
more
up
like
at the end of this. I'm
it's
writing
more
that down.
it's more humble, and it's just like I'm hooked on a feeling.
More like the Beach Boys.
Nope,
Oh,
not at all.
I mean they're just pretty smooth like that.
It's not. It just doesn't have that loud, raspy vocals on it like the. I think it's Blue Suede is the one from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie,
Gotcha.
and they copied it. Just like Manfred Mann copied Bruce Springsteen's "Blinded by the Light."
Wrapped up like a deuce.
The original one is fucking garbage. I hate Bruce Springsteen. I don't care who knows it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan either.
He even wrote a song.
There's some good ones in there.
He even wrote a song about my hometown, and I just don't. I can't listen to it because it sucks.
He wrote a song about Youngstown?
Yep.
Did he really? I've never heard that.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Anyways, go listen to Temporary Secretary. That's a pretty fucking trippy, cool Paul McCartney song. Much better than their shitty Christmas song they made. That song sucks.
Well, they've made a lot more good ones than bad ones.
That's true.
So
we'll get into Beatles on a different episode, but for now we need to dive back down into the depths.
all you need is subs.
So, is there anything else you wanted to know about the stupid submarine song?
Yeah.
We all live in a stupid submarine.
Stop. I want to read what it was, and it says, although it was intended as a nonsense song for children.
Point.
No wonder I liked it.
Case.
Yellow Submarine received various social and political interpretations at the time. Music journalist Peter Doggett wrote that the
Get in my office
empty
now.
song became a kind of Rorschach test for radical minds.
Whoa.
So if you thought that the Yellow Submarine was some kind of a metaphor for something, you were a crazy person.
You were like that character on The Watchmen, Rorschach. He was a crazy person.
Okay, so I guess I always thought that there were like ridiculous interpretations for it, but I was thinking like that they meant it to be like that. I didn't know that it was just crazy people making up stories.
It has the same amount of intellect as ring, 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 banana phone. It might as well be the same song.
Maybe, I don't know. Yellow Submarine, I think, is a little bit better. See,
I actually like Banana Phone better.
Really?
Banana Phone. Yeah, it at least has some good singing.
Well, the Yellow Submarine has like that cool little like animation that goes with it, though.
It comes in bunches. I've got my hunches. Cellular, modular, interactive, ring, 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 ring.
Wait, so Yellow Submarine.
Banana Phone. Sorry.
Wait, so Yellow Submarine was like an animated musical made
What?
for...
You didn't know that?
Well, no, it was, but it was made for children, and it didn't really have like a point.
Hello, kids. We're the Beatles. We took a lot of LSD. Now we're riding around in this yellow submarine.
Oh, yeah, that's where like the Blue Meanie was in it. Yeah, right.
No, wait, no. The Blue Meanie's not from Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, it is. It's Beatles Film Festival. It's not. The Blue Meanie's in a different one.
I don't think he's in. I thought the Blue Meanie was from their other animated one.
Oh, okay.
What's that? It doesn't say.
Are you sure?
Oh, there's that blue guy. Is that the Blue Meanie?
Yeah. Wait. Submarine. Yellow. Blue. I'll just type in Blue Meanie animation.
Nice.
That might not give us what we want.
Oh, Yellow Submarine GIF. So it must have been.
Yeah. He was in part of the animation.
Oh,
look how
right.
trippy that shit is.
I've honestly never watched that.
Really?
No.
Oh, man. You should watch that.
I mean, maybe at some point if I am very intoxicated, but...
Yeah.
Although I do like animation, so maybe maybe I can appreciate it from that aspect. But
I will say that, like, We All Live in a Yellow Submarine is kind of like it's probably like the equivalent of the, what was it? It's a Small World.
What?
Yeah, like the song that plays in, like, It's a Small World.
How? How is it?
Like, they have a very similar sound to me.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know how you're putting those two things together.
I don't know. It just reminds me, like, the way I would imagine
Small World is
going
like
through that ride is like what you would be like. It's like the Beatles version of that. Is what Yellow Submarine is.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm trying to add to the theories, Jacob. I'm adding to the theories, the crackpot theories.
Canon. What other submarine stuff is there?
Is crackpot an offensive word?
Kind of. I mean, it's not a flattering term. It means crazy, essentially, or loony.
I just didn't know if that was okay for me to say.
It's definitely not.
Much like most of this.
It's
podcast.
definitely like not if you said.
That's true.
Don't worry, I'll
you gonna bleep
out.
that one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what submarine stuff is there?
What submarine stuff is there? I like your searches this week, Jacob. They're all like my searches.
There's types of submarines. What are the parts of a submarine?
Ooh.
Let's see what are the parts of a submarine. Okay, most designs of submarines have two hulls. Hull, that is. The hull that houses all of the accommodation spaces, weapons, weapon control systems, communications, and control room, battery banks, main and auxiliary machinery is the pressure hull.
There's a little bit more information than that. Oh, introduction to submarine design.
Oh my god.
That's intense.
Well, just go to
parts of a submarine. There we go.
Yeah, you got the outer hull and pressure hull. So the outer
Those
hull,
are the two hulls, yeah.
The outer hull, think of it like a
deck
shell.
of a ship.
Imagine the outer hull as the outside of a pecan. You know, it's got a shell around the nut inside, and the nut is the cylindrical pressure hull. Excuse me. Hull. Cylindrical pressure hull. Nailed it.
Nice.
And in between is the floodable spaces. So if the outer hull becomes punctured, no need to panic just yet. You get an underwater welder outside of the fucking submarine. Patch it right up.
Yeah, can you like pump the water out? Like when you're that deep underwater, would you be able to pump water out of the flooded outer hull after it's flooded, even if you fix it?
I mean, then there's going to be water in there, but then you can probably like eject it.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they eject it with the amount of pressure that would be down like under the
Maybe
the
they
water.
have to wait till they go to the surface. But
it's like an emergency. Like they would have to like it would be an emergency ascent to the surface.
If it got punctured, I assume they would probably
be shitting
ascend.
Their pants.
Yeah, they'd probably be like, all right, we got to get this fixed. Like they might do it on
we could die.
Yeah.
We have nothing protecting us from the pressure now except for the cylindrical pressure hull. Anyway, what's the next piece? What is the next part of the ship?
Main ballast tanks?
Oh,
or
that
MBTs. That's that's the floodable spaces are compartmentalized into tanks, which is submarine terminology. Are called main ballast tanks. Ooh, submarine terminology.
We're learning so much. Oh, there's a lot of these different types of ballast tanks.
There's all types of designs, Ryan. Then you got the sail or bridge fin. Oh, look at that sexy little bridge
propeller
fin.
that's on the back.
Yeah. It shoots it through the water like a torpedo.
Dude, have you ever been like on a boat?
Yep.
And thanks, Jacob. All right.
Yep. Anyways, no, sorry, go ahead.
Back to submarines. No, have you ever been on a boat? Why? Have you...
Got it.
All right. Have you ever been on a boat and like where you were like jumping off the boat into the water and you had to like climb back up on the little ladder that's on the back of the boat?
No.
Oh, okay. Like you've never gone like boating, like where you'd have like tubes or.
Nope.
Okay.
Never have.
Okay. Well, like there's always a propeller on the back of the boat, and when you're climbing up that little ladder, man, you are fearing for your goddamn leg safety because your legs are right next to that propeller. And that's the only thing I don't like
Why
about
don't
boating.
they put it on the side of a boat?
It's on the side, but like on the back still. So it's like to the side of where the propeller is. But I'm like, if somebody turned that boat on and you were like hanging on that ladder, you get chopped up.
Yep, that could be dangerous. If I was designing the boat, I would just put it on the side and as opposed to on the back.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, the back is like it's like almost like a tailgate. For some reason, they just put it back.
Well, yeah,
there.
it goes closer down to the surface of the water because that's what holds the propeller down under the water.
So maybe they're just like, okay, well, we can make this ladder the shortest if it goes on the back of the boat, and that'll save time and money.
Not legs, though.
Not legs. Yeah, but the legs are the people's problem, not the boat designers.
Well, I think that one other thing that we didn't... Well, there's a couple things, of course, that we didn't touch on with submarines, but have you ever watched Sea Lab 2021?
Yes.
I know they went in submarines quite a bit.
Yeah, they did.
That whole show is about living underwater.
I'd like to be under the sea.
Wow. Another shitty song.
And an octopus is God in the shade.
Stupid.
Didn't Sea Lab have like a theme song like that? It wasn't like that song, but they had a theme song that said something about being under the sea, right? Or am I just...
I don't think they had a theme song at all.
2020 theme song? Are you sure?
Maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't know.
I don't see how you could forget that. Like, it's such a good theme.
I definitely forgot about the song, but yeah, that's a rockin' tune. Go look it up, people. It's a good jam.
Right. So did you want to look up like the Sea Lab 2021 submarine?
Sure.
Maybe it was a real type of submarine, and we'll find out what kind. I really doubt it, but list of Sea Lab 2021 episodes. Sea Lab 2021. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna find it.
I mean, I didn't originally want to necessarily pull up a picture. I just was thinking, yeah, that's a submarine. They have submarines in that show too. I was just trying to think of stuff that had submarines in it, and one other thing that you should have remembered is fucking One Piece.
Oh yeah, right.
Trafalgar Law. Yeah, Trafalgar Law has a submarine.
Weeb Corner.
And I think also, doesn't the Straw Hats ship have like a little vessel that like comes out of it, like a little submarine?
Yeah, it did. I don't know. I don't remember what that was. It had a lot of like random stuff that came off it. Frankie designed that shit good.
Good job, Frankie. You always live in our hearts and minds.
If only you never got hit by that goddamn train.
Spoilers?
Yeah, that's true.
No, it doesn't matter. So, what's the deep? Oh, didn't the one thing say the French vessel? Didn't that one go the deepest? The 98,000 T.
How about what's the deepest a submariner's ever gone?
A submariner. Submariner. Oh yeah, I also want to find out what is a submarine driver called.
Yeah, we'll figure that out right after this.
Oh, there we go. Here, explorer reaches bottom of the Mariana Trench, breaks record for the deepest dive ever. The submersible reaches the bottom of the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench. Explorer and businessman Victor Vescovo descended 35,853 feet, or 10,927 meters for all you metric heads out there, into the Pacific Ocean, breaking the record for the deepest dive ever.
Woo! That is deep. I wonder what he found down there.
Yeah, go on that Live Science article that I just read from. That's pretty interesting, actually. Victor Vescovo. Oh!
Oh, man.
He went down there and he didn't go. Pop.
He survived.
Yeah, it would have been bad if he had gone boop in a submersible. Swiss oceanographer and engineer Jacques Picard in photos. James Cameron's epic dive to the Challenger Deep. Wait, that's the one that James Cameron did? Oh, until now, only 2 people have successfully made it to the bottom of the Challenger Deep, which is the deepest point at the southern end of the Mariana Trench, as I said before. In 1960, oceanographer Don Walsh was the first to make it down to the trench successfully, reaching about 35,814 feet. Whoa. He took the journey with Swiss oceanographer engineer, Jacques Picard. So James Cameron had nothing to do with that first 1960.
He only had to do with Avatar and Titanic.
James Cameron took the first solo dive and reached the bottom of 35,787 feet. And that was 50 years later, so 2010? Yep.
Yeah.
And in recent dive, Walsh accompanied a team up above the ship as Vescovo descended alone in a submersible called the DSV limiting factor. Whoa! That sounds like a video game fucking vessel. It took 3.5 to 4 hours to reach the record break. Oh my god, dude.
How long did it take to come back up?
That makes my stomach turn, like, just thinking about going down and down and down for hours.
3.5 to 4 hours.
Holy shit on a fucking log, dude.
I'm sure that freaks out a lot of the ladies out there too.
Man, that's fucking crazy. It was a flat beige basin covered with a thick layer of silt. From inside the submersible, designed to withstand extreme pressures, he spent hours observing and documenting the quiet, dark, alien world. It was chilly. It was quiet. And it was so very peaceful, he told Live Science. I was surrounded by enormous pressure, but I was safely cocooned in my technological bubble. The pressure at that depth is about 16,000 pounds per square inch.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ. Over 1,000 times more than the pressure at sea level. After Vescovo's record-breaking dive, other team members took 4 other subsequent dives down into the trench. In the deep depths during those dives, they discovered red and yellow rocky outcrops that could be chemical deposits or bacterial mats, which are made by chemosynthetic microbes, meaning that they can convert carbon-containing molecules into organic matter.
Wow.
That's some trippy old stuff there, Ryan.
That is. And then just because we're talking about a million bands on this episode, there's a band called Mariana's Trench, too.
Mariana's Trench?
Yeah.
Or Mariana Trench?
Mariana's Trench.
So they added an S.
Yeah, I think they added an S.
Oh, okay. All right. There's also a band called The Ocean.
They're
like a shoegaze type of band, from what I remember.
Then there's like Frank Ocean.
Good old Frank Ocean. Man, I can't believe it's called the... wait, what was this? Oh, the limiting. The DMS limiting. Isn't that what it's called? His submersible. DSV limiting factor. That just... Man, that dude fucks.
Yeah. That dude knows how to name
I want to see him. Where's old Vescovo?
Is this one?
There he is.
Vescovo?
We got Don Walsh on the left and Victor Vescovo on the right.
And he's got a great beard.
Man, that dude
ponytail.
fucks.
Yeah.
Don Walsh, not so much. No, he's fine.
He's got a lei around his neck. He's got a submariner's like onesie, and he's got a beard and a ponytail. This guy
is it called?
Fucks.
Yeah. Is he called a submariner? Like,
oh yeah,
let's Google what do you call a submarine driver?
Because now that we've talked all about submarines, we need to know what you would be if you were to drive one. What is a submarine driver called?
It did come up. Go ahead, Ryan. You go.
Okay. The person who actually drives a submarine is called the Hellsman.
The like the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
The helmsman.
The helmsman.
Oh, no, helmsman.
The helmsman.
That makes more sense.
The helmsman.
Helmsman.
He helms the
Scuba, the helmsman.
He or she now is usually one of the most junior people on board.
Oh.
Really? I would think so. The person that drives is like a junior. I would think.
I guess it's because the other people on board are like looking at stuff and like, researching.
True, and they're also probably making sure that the ship isn't going to break open. The officer of the deck gives steering orders to the helmsman, and the helmsman carries out the order. The person who actually drives a submariner is called the helmsman.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So not the submariner.
Yeah.
Which is a vintage Rolex watch. I've heard.
Yeah.
And it's very, very expensive. But what about the Submariner?
I mean, we could look up what a Submariner is.
What a Submariner is.
What?
What is a Submariner is.
What a Submariner is. Submariner may refer to a sailor who is a crew member of a submarine. A baseball pitcher who pitches with an underhand motion.
Oh, yeah.
Namor the Submariner is a comic book character in the Marvel Comics universe. And Rolex Submariner, what you were talking about, a Rolex diving watch model. Oh, it's a Rolex that you can dive with. That's why it's called a Submariner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured... Oh, look, you can get one there for $15,995.
Yeah, it's really
what a
expensive.
deal.
And look, just above it, there's a Rolex Daytona, which is $50,990. Boy, Jacob, really pays to keep time.
Aw, come on. So it actually, you could say a submariner is a sailor who is a crew member of a submarine. So in Wolfenstein, New Order, and New Colossus, you're a submariner named Bleichowitz.
With a big gun.
Big ass guns. So I just I want to know what are the top coolest submarines. And then we'll take this train into the station.
All right.
We'll take this submarine into the dock.
Down to the deep. What are the top coolest submarines?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. The 5 best personal submarines, but...
Personal
wait.
submarines.
We got right below it, the 10 coolest submarines.
Oh,
That's got to be the
fuck
one.
yeah, bro.
That's got to be the one. Oh, man. We're starting off strong, dude. The Hyper Sub.
Damn. Sorry for all the people that are only listening, but at least you'll know what the names are.
Yeah,
but,
you can look these up later.
you can look
up
that.
the
You can
Hyper Sub.
watch them on our video.
Yeah, that's true.
Podcast on YouTube.
But remember to
like, subscribe. Yep, do that stuff, and this is a 3.5 million submersible powerboat. $3.5 million, that is.
Damn, people who have this probably have a Submariner
Hyper
Rolex.
sub. They what?
They probably have a Submariner Rolex as well. If you
could.
can afford a $3 million submersible powerboat, then...
Let's see what some of the other 9 coolest.
What? It's the yellow submarine. They made a real one. Except it looks nothing like the one from the Beatles.
By the way, I also forgot a movie called Life Aquatic.
Oh, of course.
That's a
Life Aquatic
great
is amazing.
movie, and they drive the little submarine with Bill Murray.
Dude,
he's the
Wes
helmsman.
Anderson's the best.
Yeah, that's a cool movie. Definitely has a sad parts. Some parts of it are... Yeah, I said that weird. Yellow Submarine, not... I don't know. That... Unfortunately, it's not big enough so we can all live in it. It only has 2 people. There's only 2 seats and seats 2 people. It's good for going 1,000 feet under the water. 1,000 feet. Anyways. Whoa! That one's weird.
I like that one.
We got the Ego compact semi.
It doesn't go very
Wink.
deep though. It looks like it
Submarine.
floats on the top of the water, and you're kind of just underwater.
Oh yeah, it says right there. Technically, this isn't a submarine. Why is it on the list of the top fucking 10 coolest submarines?
Because it's just that cool. I would sit in one of these. This is awesome. It would be like being in a carousel but underwater.
Yeah, I'd sit in a lot of things, Ryan. So it doesn't. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the Sea Breacher, and it looks like a fucking shark.
This is stupid. Nobody would want this submarine.
It's called the Sea Breacher X. The incredible shark-shaped water submersible boasts a 260 horsepower supercharged engine propelling the vessel at the top speed of 50 miles per hour on the surface and 25 miles per hour below. Jesus Christ. It can dive and drive on the surface, launching the entire vessel clear out of the water. The new fully vectored thrust system mimicked the tail articulation of a real aquatic animals like sharks and dolphins. Custom tuned exhaust system also gives the vessel a more throaty growl as it tears across the surface. Damn, like a street shark of the ocean.
I'd feel pretty badass driving one of these around. Like you're just in a submarine that's shaped like a shark jumping in and out of the water.
I would feel like the world's biggest dickhead.
Imagine what it would be like to be in this. You'd be like shooting like underwater, like super fast at like a speedboat underwater, and then you jump out of the water and go back in.
You pull up to the dock and then you promptly get out and go walk over to your PT Cruiser with flames on it.
Yeah, and I'd feel really badass because I'd be like, I'm the only human that knows what it's like to be a dolphin.
I mean, I bet that it is cool.
Don't you want to be a dolphin, Jacob?
A little bit. But I'm sure it does feel cool to ride in it, but I wouldn't like to be like, hey, that's my super shark or sea breacher.
My Sea Breacher X.
Hey, babe, check out my Sea Breacher. It can plumb the depths. You also got the Deep Flight Super Falcon. Falcon Punch! That's cool.
This looks like it'd be in a sci-fi film.
It's a 1.5 million battery-operated winged submarine that looks like a plane, except it flies underwater like a dart. Like a dart flying through the water.
I would ride in one of these with you. Be fun.
It would be pretty cool. We got the Scoobster. These names are fun.
Dude, you want to go out to the beach and ride in my Scoobster?
That one looks pretty silly, too. It looks like it would be in, like, BioShock or some shit.
Yeah.
It's a human-powered personal submarine made from carbon fiber.
It's like an underwater bike. One of those reclining bikes.
Oh, man.
That looks cool.
That's probably the most affordable submarine you could buy.
Probably.
It can go to a depth of 20 feet and go 6 miles per hour. Ooh.
Whoa, that's really fast.
Dang, bro.
Impressive.
Oh.
The Pig Trough submarine. What the hell? 14-year-old Swiss teen and naval enthusiast Aaron Creer spent 4 years to build his own pedal-powered submarine made from parts of a pig trough. Wow.
It looks like a steampunk like invention.
I can't believe that actually works. It's impressive.
Then we got the Nautilus VAS luxury submersible. Oh, that's like the Mercedes of subs. Mm-hmm. Seems like every rich guy in the world has a yacht. Whatever happened to exclusivity? What's a billionaire to do if he wants to travel around the world's ocean in something so expensive and ludicrous that no one else has? A private submarine, naturally. Nautilus VAS luxury submersible is a private submarine that's designed to jack off of yachts. It's got military-grade construction, so if you somehow get in a situation where people are shooting at you, you should be safe. And hey, it has a mini bar and a stereo inside. Jacques Cousteau, eat your heart out.
I'm pretty sure if a torpedo hits this, it's not gonna survive. Like
that, I don't think they were talking about a torpedo.
What else do you shoot underwater?
A trident? No, I don't know.
Like there's just Aquaman's out there. Like, what is this strange fish? And it just goes. He stabs through it, and it's like, oh, good, we were safe from
That one,
stabbing.
that one is $2.7 million. So if you're looking for one of those, that's how much it'll set you back. But the next one, number 9, is the Trilobus 65. Woo! Damn, dog. That's an Italian submersible designed by Giancarlo.
Oh, God, the browser's freaking out.
Zima. Giancarlo Zima. Really big when he designed a part of yacht, part submarine house called Trilobus 65. Trilobus, Trilobus. All right.
You think my song associations are weird?
I have a submarine where I like to go into the water. All right, I'm going to stop.
It is a blue submarine.
And then number 10 is RC Steampunk Nautilus Submarine. Oh, some fucking Jules Verne shit. Created by Bob Martin, this remote control submarine is a replica of the Nautilus submarine from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We
cool.
brought it right back around.
Nice.
Remote controlled 66.5-inch sub. Wow, that's a big sub. That's a big sub. They got to split that up into 3 meals. Based on Disney's 1/32nd scale replica kit. What the fuck? The steampunk submarine has been built painstakingly to follow minor details in construction and in function. Has a watertight cylinder, ballast tank, and servo control. All powered by a lithium-ion battery to ensure that the submarine is functional. So you can't even go in it. It's just a fucking replica.
Yeah, it's a remote control
66
car.
inches long.
Sub.
It's not a sub... Well, I guess it is a submarine.
It'd be cool to stick a GoPro on one of those and, like...
Yeah.
Explore the depths.
Thanks a lot, Bob Martin, and thanks a lot, Disney.
Thanks a lot.
Fuck off into the night, and we'll fuck off into the night as well, and we'll see you next time here on People Also Search For.
Yeah, but Jacob, what's your favorite type of sub, like from Subway? Bring it down. Bring it home, Jacob. What's your favorite type of sub?
Just turkey with some veggies in it.
And I like the Italian BMT. See you next time.
Wow.